Well, hello everybody, and thank you for joining me on this episode of G-Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And we're looking at a missing hubcap. Yeah, I went into town today to pick up materials at Home Depot, and in the same parking lot is the tire company I bought these tires from. So I had a free tire rotation due, so I figured I'd better get that done. So I pulled in to have the tires rotated, but I told them, I hear one of them is vibrating in the back, and you can really hear it. And I said, I might want to check all the balances on them too. So that was what they were supposed to do. And apparently the hubcap didn't get put back on properly, so it's gone. And somewhere along the road on my way back here, it's off in the middle of nowhere. So the other thing is that once I got up to around 65 miles per hour, I thought the steering wheel was going to jump out of my hand. So one of those tires in the front, and I think it's that one, is really, really out of balance, because that wheel was like this, jumping as I was driving. So there's something definitely wrong there. So the free thing turns into a wasted trip to town again to get the things fixed up and straightened out. And I'm going to stop and buy another hubcap on my way and hand it to them in the box and say, look, I understand that accidents happen, but if I get home again and there's another missing hubcap, I'm not paying for it. So I'll let them know that right up front. I just, they normally take good care of me over there. I don't know if it's all new people or what's going on, but whatever they did, they didn't do it right. So we'll have to see when I get back there and let you know what turns out from that. So anyway, I did bring in some stuff. I got the 10-foot of gutter I need to finish this area up here. I brought the wood I needed to seal that joint between the eaves and the wall, and I've got all of that into place now, and it looks like I've got that pretty well done. So anyway, I also milled up a couple of 2x4s and turned them into window sills. And you see I got a little taper there on those things so that the water will run away from the windows and not towards the windows. And that'll give me a good seal. When I put my silicone in there, I'll press that into place and then tack them down. But I didn't want to do that yet because I want to run a sander over them and take the sharp edges off of the tops here and just give them a little round over with some sandpaper. Clean them up a little bit and put a good sealer on them before I put them in place, so I don't have to worry about warpage or dry rot or anything like that down the line. And then I got the wood I need to finish doing the stops on the outside here, so I can get those in and get those windows sealed. And somewhere in my container, I think I've still got some mini blinds for the two smaller windows. And then I got two more panels that are the same size as these, that were actually the third inner panel for those Pella sliding doors. And they have blinds, mini blinds on them already. So I'm thinking that on the insides here, where the stops are, I'm going to adjust that and set it up so that when I put those inner window pieces in place, then I have mini blinds to close off the windows when I want privacy in there. Cool, huh? All right, so that's about all we have today, for this episode. Wasted most of the day waiting to get my tires rotated, and I probably would have been better if I just left well enough alone and just said, screw it. When the tires wear out, I'll put new ones on, because there was only that one little roof in the back tire. Then every now and then some stuff would fall off one of my shelves in there right above that tire, so I knew there was something wrong there. But I'm wondering if that tire is really bad, and that's the one they put on that front end there now, and it's causing the jumping in my wheel. I got it up to 70 just to see what would happen when I was coming home, and I said, oh my God, I didn't think I was going to be able to hold control of the van at 70 miles an hour, so that's got to be fixed. I have no choice. Then I've got to get all my wood put away. And we're having some wind right now, finally. There hasn't been any wind for a week here. But I'm generating a little bit of electricity. And that's a good thing because it's been overcast and cloudy for a couple of days like this. And that's why I answered one of the guys yesterday that that's a good thing I got the roofing done so fast because it looks like it might rain around here soon. It looks like it's trying to build up to that. And you can see all the geoengineering crosses all through the sky. So, yeah, the powers that be want it to rain. I guess that's the plans that they have for us. And dropping all that aluminum oxide down here. Don't worry, it won't hurt you. Trust me. All right, everybody. That's it. G-Bear reminding you to give me a thumbs up down there. Don't forget to subscribe and share. And leave a comment down below. Comments and questions are welcome. But remember, I don't answer legal questions. I don't answer location questions. And I don't give any of that information out. And I don't answer security questions. So those three things are no-no. Don't bother asking because I'll just ignore you. G-Bear signing off.